Welcome on the cosmic atom. It is finally occurring. July has ended, yet most people are oblivious of what happened. Everyone expects they will wake up on August 1st, as usual. However, this is not true for the majority of individuals. The day will begin as usual. However, you will sense a difference in the air this morning, because the cosmos is finally starting a new cycle. Time slows down and your heart beats more slowly. It took a long time to prepare, and it's not simply a new month. It is the shutting of old energies and the awakening of potential that has been developing for years. July marked the completion of your spiritual enlightenment. August will be the most enjoyable month of your life. Whether you believe it or not, this month will get you closer to your ideal lifestyle. Today, August 1st, 2025, is more than simply a fresh start on the calendar. Today is the day when the invisible door in the frequency opens. And this door is only available to individuals who have released their previous responsibilities. However, for those who are still wedded to the past, the changeover will be calm today. The moon has entered Leo, and we are now in the center of Purva Falguni. This is not a typical energy shift. The cosmos has spoken an echo to you. While most people wait for a loud signal from the sky, only those who remain quiet may notice this energy gateway. So pay heed to your feelings today. Small vibrations. You can't make sense of the inner pole and its hazy aspirations. These are clues that August hasn't just begun. August is reminding us. And if you're receiving this message, you have most likely been called. The universe's door has opened, but not everyone sees it. It's too delicate and silent. The sky is beckoning you, but it does not yell. It only reaches those who resonate with its frequency. And there's a reason you're seeing this video today. This is not a coincidence. It's a hushed collision in the center of time. And if you were here, you were supposed to hear this message. Now, ask yourself whether you are actually ready. Because those who identify with this energy will experience its full impact, not those who observe it. And when tomorrow arrives, you'll understand. You aren't late. You just recalled something. But do not worry. Soon, I'll explain what awaits you on August 1st, as well as what you left behind in July. I encourage watching till the conclusion of the film, since only those who do will grasp the hidden knowledge I'll provide. Before we begin, I would want you to do 3 tasks, as seen in the video. Subscribe to the channel and provide the number 777 in the comments. You can also forward this video to someone you believe may benefit from it and help them on their spiritual journey. Now let's go further. Today is August 1st, 2025. It may seem to be an average day on the calendar, but if you were here, you would know that today is anything from ordinary since you awoke this morning to the echo of a far older cry. Something has finished and something is starting. July is a peaceful month. Be closed, leaving traces behind. Perhaps you are really weary. Perhaps you thought a lot. Perhaps you were alone or unable to be alone. But deep within, you felt something pressing you, as if the walls were silently closing in. Your breath was catching in parts, but you couldn't tell why. Because July was busy bringing what was under the surface to the surface. It dealt the ultimate blow. It displayed the ultimate mirror. You can no longer hide. On the morning of August 1st, an invisible door appeared. This is more than simply an astronomical occurrence. It represents a change in the energy plane. In July, you were forced to face what you had left behind or could not leave behind, including mental loads, energy residues, and unsolved knots inside yourself. But July is over, and if you are still there, know that time will not move with you because August opens not to those who withdraw, but to those who are prepared. And August is neither a prize nor a test. It's an experience with your actual self. If you're feeling exhausted, distant, quiet, or even somewhat depressed today, you are not alone. This isn't a fall. This is your energy system adapting to the new frequency. The first guideline of this transition is to be alone today. Nowadays, quiet speaks louder than loudness. Social media talks, external stimuli. Today, they will divert your attention away from reality. Because today, you can only hear yourself. When the outer world is quiet, your inner voice starts to speak. And that voice has something to tell you. Today, you should focus on yourself rather than others. This isn't an escape. It's a direction. July increased the anarchy inside you. August wants to restore your inner order, but it needs room. It requires emptiness. It needs quiet. So, keeping apart from people today does not make you a terrible person. Not reacting, withdrawing, or canceling plans. These are not symptoms of weakness, but of regaining control of your energies. August's vibe is clear and direct. It desires a clean place. If you do not make that space, the universe will. And its techniques are more harsh. What should you be doing today? When you wake up in the morning, check in with yourself. Observe your initial thinking without passing judgment. Listen to the beat of your heart. Write down, feel, and weep. Everything that comes up within of you without repressing it. Because you can only enter August after purifying your inner self. The nightmares you had this morning, the temporary uneasiness. You couldn't make sense of the emotional changes without a reason. Each of them are messages. The first stones along your route. If you don't tread cautiously on these stones, your foot may slide. This isn't a warning. This is an invitation. What is handed to you today is not punishment, but rather a threshold. Thresholds are always unseen. Only those who are awake may pass them on the morning of August 1st. Your life was marked with an unseen stamp. Maybe it started like any other day. Perhaps you awoke as normal, brushed your teeth, and prepared your coffee, but deep down you knew something was wrong. A very tiny tremor inside you, feeling uneasy or lightheaded for no obvious cause. This emotion is exactly the message I sent you on August 1st. You're now on a new frequency. July asked you to let go of whatever weight you couldn't carry. These weights were sometimes a person, sometimes a notion, and sometimes a quiet wrath that you had kept within for years without expressing. In recent days, you may have felt exhausted for no apparent reason, snapped abruptly, or felt the want to weep at an odd time. Nothing in this was a coincidence. July squeezed and pushed you one final time because you couldn't take those loads into August. Today, the first day, is why you desire stillness. If you don't want to do anything, don't blame yourself. Your soul does not have a purpose today. Today, you should separate yourself. Stay away from people. Put down your phone and avoid becoming lost in social media, since August cannot be heard in a crowd. It just murmurs in quiet. And the quieter you are, the more indications you'll get. If an old memory came back to you this morning, if someone you hadn't seen in years arrived, or if your heart suddenly hurt for no apparent reason, do not be terrified. These are not ghosts of the past. They represent the conclusion of unclosed pages. Do not attempt to cling on to them. Receive the message. Feel it and let go. August just wants one thing from you, not to carry any burdens from the past with you. The finest thing you can do today is become conscious of your own existence. Go to a quiet spot, take a deep breath, shut your eyes, and listen to your pulse. Or just sit there for a while without doing anything. All of them are rituals of the transition. August energy informs you. Simply notice. Just feel. I will take care of the rest. This noticing may seem simple on the exterior, yet it is essentially a spiritual seal. Because the first day is like the first page of a freshly opened notepad. Whatever you write, the remainder of the pages will follow it. If you behave in haste, fear, or fury today, the energy will accompany you for the rest of the month. But if you choose stillness today and let go of your burdens, all of this will create doors for you to receive signals and possibilities throughout the month. With the potential to transform your life, the first day is not one for crowds. Today, leave yourself alone. Turn within and listen for the echo of your own existence. Because all of these murmurs get lost in the throng. However, they reach you in isolation. And if you create place for them, the energy of the month will enter your life. Like miracles, you have not just awoken to a new month. You stand in front of an unseen door. This door is asking you a question. Have you really left July behind? All of this fails to bridge the gap between the ancient and modern. It entirely shuts the old and introduces the new in its purest form. You cannot cross through this door when one hand is still in the past. August's vibe extends a peaceful yet powerful welcome. If you wish to stroll with me, turn on the lights. It says, and this lightning bolt does not start by removing dozens of items from your life. It starts with letting go of the excesses that arise from inside you. The unrest, emptiness, or stillness you experience today is really a sign. There may still be unresolved feelings and unfinished chapters inside you. August urges you to acknowledge, accept, and let go of them. Maybe you didn't want to do anything this morning. Perhaps when you picked up your phone, you intended to disable alerts and avoid chats. This is not a coincidence. The first day of August was designed for you to be alone. Isolation is today's most powerful protection. Spending time with people in groups or being drowned out by loudness drains your energy. In the stillness of this morning, you may lose touch with your emotions during the hustle and bustle of the day. So give yourself some space, even if it's just for a few hours. August 1st, something from you. Calm down. Pay close attention. There is no signal coming from outside. Today is as vital as the voice inside you. Because July's tumult has passed, and August's pure energy has started to flow. This energy arrives slowly at first, like a drop of water spreading in water. If you don't stop that drop from spreading, it will become a regular occurrence, nourishing you throughout the month. The Chosen One. This month is a period of regeneration and elevation for you. If July has broken you, August will heal you. If July was a drag, this will lift your spirits. If July stopped you, August will get you moving. But it all relies on how you start today. The first day secures the month's vigor. If you spend today with awareness, you will be able to perceive the possibilities that present themselves throughout the month with more clarity. However, if you disperse your energies today, as August suggests, you will stay in the shadows. Give yourself a routine today. Turn your phone off. Dim the lights in your room. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Gather the weight of July in your head and release it. With each breath, you exhale. Pay attention to your heartbeat. Feel the void inside you, because that void is the source of a new life. Remember that this month's energy does not encourage you to haste. August propels you ahead, not rapidly, but thoughtfully. So enjoy this first day. It's more like a threshold than a race. Take one step. Stop. Feel. Take another step. August unfolds gradually, not by force. Now, as you sit in the solitude of August 1st, there is something unseen but palpable. The heart of time beats differently. If you've spotted this, you've already begun this adventure. It makes no difference if you did not notice, because certain modifications occur when the mind is sleeping. August's actual energy is more than just the start of a month. It is a watershed moment in which timelines realign. July 7th is your previous timeline date. That's why you could have felt disoriented, adrift, or exhausted in recent days. This sensation represents your soul's release from the old frequency. And now, August has opened up a new road for you. However, this journey follows an invisible law. You must make a decision from outside. This option may seem easy, yet it is a message to the cosmos from inside. I am not the same person I used to be. I accept the new. August exam starts right here, because at the start of every news cycle, the universe reminds you of the agreement it made with your soul. This contract is not written in words. This deal is sealed with emotions. When you refuse to forgive someone, are scared to speak your truth, or withdraw into the protective shadows of your former life, you are denying this bargain. This month, what your spirit wants of you may seem straightforward, yet it is deep. Don't betray yourself. Do not mute the voice that is reverberating inside you. Do not conform to others' expectations, for August honors people who are genuine to themselves. And you must be aware of this. This month's miracles begin in quiet areas rather than big situations. In such times, no one notices. When you hear your inner voice, when you make your choice in quiet, when you forgive someone from inside or accept yourself, at that point, your timeline shifts imperceptibly. The universe hears you. August's most profound lesson is this: what will alter your life is not a miracle. It is a moment of realization. And that is exactly why, today, the more quiet and alert you are, the easier the remainder of the month will go. Because the first day is like a spiritual ceiling. The universe looks at your frequency and molds the future weeks around it. If you're still stuck in your old routines, drown yourself with noise. Rush August's message will arrive later. But if you open your heart today, become conscious, and calmly declare, "I'm ready," the doors will open so wide that when you look back on your life at the end of the month, you will realize that everything changed that morning. August's unseen face is affecting both your own life and the communal energy. This month did not begin just for you. The global frequency is also shifting. Pay attention to city noises, people's expressions, and the undertones of the news. There is a sense of anxiety and unexplained expectation everywhere because this month contains an unseen breaking point. Something is gradually dissolving. Something is changing. However, no one knows precisely what it is yet. Spiritually, this is a phase of alignment. The cosmos is monitoring who is on which frequency and deciding the course for the next several months appropriately. So, while you feel lost, you are really being positioned. It's as if the universe is setting you on an invisible board and announcing, this is your new home. If you can remain on track this month, the coincidences that occur during the rest of the year will be scripted just for you. However, if you spread your energy and get lost in other people's tales, you will deviate from your own history. August wants bravery from you, but it is not the kind of courage that seems substantial on the surface. It is spiritual bravery, the bravery to study your own thoughts, to touch your own shadow, and to embrace the quiet inside you. Because this month's biggest test will take place in the inner world's locked doors rather than the exterior world. This test also includes the acceleration of time. You may not have noticed, but the hours have recently flown by in an unusual manner. The weeks are melting into one another. This is the universe's warning to you. Stop waiting. Make a choice, since August will not accommodate indecisive souls. This is the secret key for this month. Stabilize your own frequency. When you get engrossed in other people's tragedies, lose yourself in the cacophony of social media, or seek safety in the shadow of old habits, your frequency decreases and the doors shut. However, if you carefully plan your days, you may create time for solitude and breathe with mindfulness. An invisible way will open up for you. August opens its doors not to those who push them, but to those who are prepared and understand that this time is silently forming not just today's fate, but the whole destiny of 2025. As a result, what you feel, the little choices you make, and the tiny yes or no's you offer are all woven into the fabric of time in an undetectable manner. In some ways, this month is a hidden bargain with fate. You are communicating to the universe who you are, what you will leave behind, and what steps you intend to take. August presses a spiritual reset button. This is a reset that will affect all aspects of your life. This month, the lethargy you've been feeling for a long time but couldn't put your finger on will start to fade. It's as if an invisible hand is wiping away the dust that has accumulated on the shells of your soul over the years, and you'll feel a sense of emptiness at first because a reset begins with making space. Old energies, old habits, and even people who have been with you for a long time may slip away from your life during the quiet flow of this month. Oldest wants you to let rid of everything that is no longer useful to you. If you resist, this month will test you. However, if you let go, you will automatically feel lighter and more rejuvenated. This reset is not merely the end. It marks the beginning of a new rhythm. The oldest is adjusting your internal calendar. In the following days, you may wake up differently in the morning, as if the world is a bit calmer and more flowing. You will sense something shifting inside of you, but you may not be able to express it immediately away. This indicates that your soul is moving to a new realm. Notice how even little aspects are becoming more important. A statement, you hear a sign, you see a person you meet. All of them will provide hints to the new time frame. The oldest will lead you quietly, but not with a loud voice. It will whisper this month. The more you maintain a pure inner frequency, the clearer the circumstances that come your way. If you keep your head away from the turmoil of others and your heart away from the shadows of the past, all of this will provide you with unexpected possibilities and moments of spiritual elevation. However, if you get caught up in the commotion, this reset will result in complicated nightmares and never-ending tiredness rather than serenity. That is why simplicity will be the most effective ritual this month. Speak less, feel more, show less, listen more. Most importantly, respect the emptiness inside you, because that void is the source of fresh beginnings. August is providing you with the flow of time, which will begin to shift as this reset process unfolds. Days will connect more rapidly, and weeks will fly by. Don't be alarmed. This acceleration indicates that your life is settling into a new rhythm. August is warning you. Be prepared, because I will break you out of your old cycle by the end of this month. When you look back, you will notice that certain things in your life have quietly closed, while others have opened without your knowledge. This shift will occur gradually rather than abruptly. However, if you live with awareness, you will see that this flow is leading you to an entirely other destination. Remember, the August reset button may only be hit once. If you spend this month with intention, the routes ahead for the rest of the year will be a lot clearer and simpler. However, if you shut your eyes and continue to repeat the same patterns, life will wake you up more forcefully at the next threshold. So quit now. Take a deep breath and know you're about to turn a new page. Oldest provides you with a blank canvas. Whatever you draw on it, which colors do you choose? Which tale you write is entirely up to you. Now, pay close attention, because I'm about to offer you some vital information that can help you rework your tale. If you ignore this section, you may not notice it right away, but months later you may think, I wish I had made the most of that day. August pressing the reset button will not merely provide respite. This button represents a chance to disrupt the hidden cycles in your life. If you don't seize this chance, you'll repeat the same errors, emotions, and stagnation in the months ahead. But this time, it will be more difficult since the universe's warnings are stronger. Here is the essential information. August is changing the unseen map of your life. In the following days, you will be surprised by coincidences or unexpected news. Someone you encounter on the street, or an idea that occurs to you. None of these will be random. These are hints at the new timelines the universe is presenting you. Don't let your concentration stray. Keep your eyes and thoughts clean. Because if you miss these cues, the doors presented to you will gently shut and the old cycle will resume. Your emotions will be quite powerful during August. Things that were previously considered minor nuances will become major indications this month. The energy you sense when you walk into a room, the glance of someone you've never met, a sudden sensation of worry or excitement that arises from inside you. All of these messages are for you. If you're honest with yourself, you'll know which door to open and which to shut during the month. But take caution. This route is not for the undecided, but for those who act. August is telling you, stop waiting. Stop procrastinating. Whatever problem has been bothering you for a long and you haven't been able to fix, it is now time to do so. Whether it's a relationship, a career, or a long-held sentiment, this month requires clarity. If you continue to be undecided, you will feel as if life is pushing you ahead rather than slowing you down, since August has here. And one more thing, if you disregard this knowledge, life will seem to continue as usual. However, you will end yourself repeating the same cycle. If you take it seriously, a whole new flow will begin for the remainder of the year. The simple choices you make today will shape the course of the future months. All of this is to convince you that you should start writing your own tale right now, since I've given you a blank page with no place for previous phrases. Dear viewers, your support through Super Chat and membership is the only source of income that keeps this channel running. If you want me to continue uploading valuable content without delays and to stay motivated in providing you with the best wisdom, I need your help. Every contribution, big or small, makes a huge difference. Feel free to donate and support Pure Wisdom so we can keep growing together. Your generosity keeps this journey alive.
If you're enjoying the content on Pure Wisdom and find value in the messages we share, I encourage you to subscribe. Based on the latest analytics, 93.9% of viewers are watching without subscribing. By subscribing, you not only stay updated with new content, but also support the channel's growth, allowing us to continue spreading wisdom for the chosen ones. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an important message. Let's build this community together.